Hello everyone, JC here. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be retouching a picture only using PortraitPro. I will import this image and then do the entire skin retouching and also color correction only using the software. So by the way, I want to let you know also that if you are watching this video before February 25th of 2021, in the description below there's a special discount coupon code of 15% of their price they have on the website. So if you want to take advantage of this, please go ahead, copy the code and buy the program. This program is really great. I've been using it for more than 7 years so far, and it had helped me a lot in terms of speeding up the process with skin retouching. So let's go ahead to a tutorial and edit this picture. Okay, so here's the program open. So I have version 17. The only thing I have to do is just to click here, open image, and then I will select this image here. You will see that this image is CR2, which is a raw image for Canon cameras. Okay, so I click open. Sorry, I have a mix of Spanish and English in here, but I think you get the point. So as you saw, the program is now trying to detect, their artificial intelligence is trying to detect the faces to draw outlines of the areas that they want to actually use as reference to edit. So it's asking the gender. I select, of course, it's a female in this case. I click female, and then I will let the program do its own work. All right. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've been using PortraitPro for a while. So I have my own presets already built into this program. So what I want to say is that when you get experience using the program, you can build your own presets and you can tell PortraitPro when to use actually the default preset on female, male, or children. So in this case, it applied a basic preset. If I remember well, the preset that is applying is this one over here that says young soft. Oh, a little bit. You see me, this one here. Okay, but you can use your own. But for this tutorial, let me try use one of the the default. This heavy skin retouch is mine, but the standard one is this one over here. Let's say I want to start with the standard one. And so far, I think it has done a very good job. If you see the image on the left, let me hide this. If you see the image on the left and the image on the right, it has corrected a lot of blemishes. Still, there are some in there that are showing. So let's go back to the controls and see what PortraitPro has done. So if I turn this thing off, you see it fine-tuned a little bit the shape of the face. I don't think I need it. I think the original picture is fine. Let's see skin's moving. Okay, over here it has concentrated a lot in this area. I can always go to this, open this adjustment and move the slider a little bit further to the right to put a little bit more of the effect of the adjustment over the face. I think the 57, let me go a little bit up, 66 is doing well here. It's fixing, it's taking care of most of these areas. Okay, again, I can play with this, but so far I think that it's doing a great job. And remember, the idea here is to speed up the process. If you will stay an awful amount of time just moving sliders, what's the point, right? Okay, so let me get this skin lighting and coloring. I think it's doing a great job, but look at this. You see this area here? It has this light adjustment. Like this portrait, the light was coming from this area. Actually, the main light is coming from here, so you can enhance that light, and I will leave it here. You can always play with the modeling light, move it here from here to there. So that's fine, but I think that the default setting is doing a great job. Makeup, I never use makeup unless it's really necessary For example, if a customer or a client tells you, hey, can you add a little bit more makeup, or you can change that color and things of that nature, probably yes. But otherwise, I will leave all the makeup to the makeup artist. I think they do a great job. But if you come across a situation that you need to add lipstick or change the color, or in this case, change the eye shadows or the liners, this is the place where you do it, right? So let me just try something here. Semi-mate, and over here I will just blend it. You see, it's already doing its own stuff, and I think it's nice. Darken that a little bit. Is making her eyes stand out. But again, as I mentioned before, it depends on your client. Do not, in my opinion, do not play with makeup unless you're told so or you're asked to do it. But I will leave it the way it is right now. Okay, so but if you don't want it, just turn it off, and boom, it's back to the original. So you might be asking yourself how I take care of this. Okay, so it's easy. I only need to go to this Touchup brush here, set up a strength. I think 16 is fine, and then I need to start clicking over the areas I want to fix. See how it's doing. I'm just clicking on top of them. You might be tempted to click and drag. I think it's okay, but the more specific, the more punctual you are, the better. You see, it's fixing it, and it's also applying the texture. Okay, so, and I will show you in a bit what I mean about applying the texture. So let me just keep on clicking in here. He's clicking, I'm clicking and clicking and clicking, I'm moving. Okay, so it's fine. Just as the same way you do in Photoshop, right? Okay, another thing that I do is when we need to do some heavy, editing skin, I lower the opacity or the strength in this case to about 6 or 7. I increase the brush, and then I zoom out a little bit. Let me just adjust the size, and I do some strokes, strokes in here, and see how it gets. It all blends together very well. So you can apply the same to some areas here, and also you can put this adjustment in the rest of the skin. You can, for example, let me increase a little bit here, and you analyze your image, and if you find it fit where to add a little bit just to make everything blend together in terms of skin color and tones, I think that you can add a little bit to these areas. Armpit here, you see how it's taking care of that. So you can start fixing imperfections in there. I'm just clicking and dragging. All right, here, let me see the elbow. Okay, and her legs here. Okay, you see that there's some hair in here. What I will do, I will increase the size, maybe here, and we'll increase the length, the strength, and then let me start painting out that. And then I'm just kind of getting rid of that and blending. Like, let me see the knee here. You can do the same thing. Let me just grab here. See how it blends together very well. This area here. Boom. Look at that. Let me just fit the image. Okay. So you might tell me, okay, JC, it's fine. Skin is great so far, but the image is so contrasty, it's all light everywhere. What I can do about it? You see that over here, if you go to this area, it says picture. for the moment is applying a little bit of style to this image. So it has also the option of presets. Okay, but before moving to presets, let me show you what you can do. You can adjust the temperature, which kind of be the, if you want to go to the cold or the warm side. Okay, tint. Okay, if you want to be green or magenta. Exposure, I can lower the exposure here in this image, and I can fine tune the exposure if I want to apply a curve, preserving tone. You know, I can do basic edits in here, brightness. I can do the brightness, but as I said, you can start with presets, and then you can fine tune the presets. For example, over here, it has a lot of presets, contrast. But this one darken over here is really cool. Look at what happened. Now we have drama in this image. Okay, just one click, and there's still, you know, the edit with it in the face is still there. If you think it's too much, you can always go back to the controls and start fixing it. You know, we'll move it to the colder side. It's too dark. Want it more bright, or it's more, or adjust exposure. You adjust this image the way you want it. All right, so I think that this is nice. Okay, is adding this vignette and making the image more interesting and dramatic, in my opinion. So my recommendations is, when you find that it looks okay, stop, because it's easy to get into the habit of overdoing the edits, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so the only step left is just to save this image. I can save it. You can select any of the options, TIFF or JPEG. If you want to go JPEG, that's fine. Larger file or whatever you want to use. Click OK, and then put a name. I will put here PortraitPro edit. Edit 2. Oop, what I'm doing here. I already had the cap lock. PortraitPro edit 2. Save it. And now I have the edit 2 image here, ready for printing or for whatever you want to do. Okay. Okay. Let me just what I did. Okay. Let me just move in here. Okay. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Leave your comments. If you have questions, just leave it also in the comment section. I will be recording more videos in the future. I will be showing how you can change the color of the hair, the eyes, or add some other subtle enhancements to the picture using PortraitPro. Again, thank you very much. God bless you all. Bye.